Flosstube, we're back. My name is Becca and this is Shadow. You have reached SamBrie Stitches, and you can also follow me on Instagram under SamBrie Stitches as well. I did create a Facebook page that is public, SamBrie Stitches, and you can see all that in my link tree in the description box. This is Flosstube 100, I believe. Cannot believe I've been doing videos, and that's just 100 updates. I've done extras and interviews and all that stuff, but 100 updates. Hi baby. Oh, she's being very lovey. This was going to be part of my 3-week recap, but she hasn't been feeling very well. She's been limping, so she had a vet appointment, and I'll get into the details of all that, but she's been very lovey and very clingy. All right, baby girl, you can get down. Today is October 6th, and we're just gonna jump on into a recap. I hope y'all have had an amazing 3 weeks. This has, I think, been one of the best few weeks that I've had in a long time. I truly believe that if you put good things and positive vibes into the universe, it gives back. And I think this week has proven that. So I'm going to be referring to my Astheyooflies. It's spelled, Chris spells it Y-O-O, but it's yo. She has an Etsy shop. So I am going to refer to my journal. I haven't been using stickers or anything, but anyways, so we're going to start with my 3-week recap. I just want to first say thank you to all of the new subscribers. I've had quite a few, so thank you so much. And welcome back to my returning subscribers. I love each and every one of you. I love the comments, I love the interacting, the messages, everything. Y'all are just amazing, truly. And I also want to say thank you to the few that did the buy me a coffee. It's actually not buying me a coffee. You helped me pay for my second Sampelr framing job. So I have 2 samplers to show you that are fully framed. So thank you so much. If you do want to donate to the Buy Me a Coffee link, it is in my link tree down in the description box. And that is going to go towards framing or shipping costs, stuff like that. So, all right, let's jump into the recap. So the last Flosstube that I did was on the 15th. And I hosted a Zoom also that day. I love just interacting and talking with the ladies. It's so much fun. And then Thursday, Shadow was limping. And she's been limping, but that day she couldn't really use her back legs to get up. And like, we were freaking out. We were so scared. So my husband, in the evenings when he was home, would basically carry her, because we have stairs. We have a split level house. And so he would carry her, he'd lift her on the couch. And then her functionality came back like after a little bit. But so that day was kind of rough. I forgot to talk about Shadow's vet appointment. She had it at the end of the month. She's in perfect shape. I believe she's 5.5 years old. And her weight, everything. Teeth, hips, joints. They said everything was great, even with all the marshmallows and stuff that she eats. I told them about her limping after walks and laying down. And they put her on Desiquin or something like that, which are like chewable tablets. She is like a child. It takes so much to get her to take them. She has to take 2 chewables for like 4 to 6 weeks, and then 1 for the rest of her life or whatever. And she's been on it a week. We have tried, because these are big chewables, we've tried peanut butter, we've tried anything that you could think of that she likes, cutting it up and sticking it inside marshmallows. She's too dang smart. And it's like prying her jaws open, and then we just have to put it down her throat, and then finally she swallows it because she won't chew them. So I have to find a different method to see if there's just pills or something like that that'll make it easier. But last night I rolled it in some cheese and that went smoother. So other than that, hopefully that'll help her so that she's not limping. She can still go on small walks, not any crazy hikes right now. But if we give the medicine some time to kick in, then she should be okay to do whatever. But he wanted to do that before spending a ton of money on x-rays and sedation and that kind of stuff. But other than that, great shape. He said she was so obsessed with how unique she is. Her coat, like her fur, how she's got like the gray fur and you know, he just thought she was the coolest. And she was just so chill when he took her back. She let him just do whatever. So really proud of her as well. But hopefully they think that it might be the signs of osteoarthritis. But right now we're just going to treat it with that Desiquin or however you say it, and then keep an eye on her. So some prayers for my pup would be great. I'm hoping that she's not having the signs of arthritis. It just breaks her heart when she can't really stand up and when she's limping and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that was her vet appointment. Perfect shape, even with all the marshmallows she gets. And then I worked that weekend, so not a whole heck of a lot happened on that weekend. That same day on Sunday, I had my annual review for work. I'm coming up on 4 years, but every October we have our review. It went amazing. I was so happy. I got a raise, I got bonus, I got a surprise bonus from the company as well. So that good karma and that positive energy, it just when in the time that you need it, it got returned and it was amazing. So that was awesome. Darren had, my husband, had Monday the 20th off, and if you saw at the beginning of the montage of photos, we went on an adventure to Mount Adams. He has been there before, I have not. It was partially cloudy, but it was still a beautiful, amazing day, and we had such a great time. I love our adventures together. It's just such a great time. I bring my stitching, we chat in the car, listen to music, you know, that kind of stuff, but it's just a blast. Tuesday I had my car appointment, so I sat there and I stitched. I had a couple of people come up and ask me what I was doing and thought it was really cool, and that was really neat. Nothing much happened the rest of the week, really. I worked that weekend. Sunday the 26th, I came home sick. I wasn't sick. I just wasn't really feeling well, and I wasn't feeling well that whole weekend. So I came home at lunchtime. I slept for a bit, and then we had a couple free nights down at Ocean Shores, and we had booked those. So we drove down and just kind of relaxed down there, just me and my husband, 2 nights in a hotel at the beach, ocean view. I mean, it was amazing. And in the montage at the beginning, the weather was like really rainy and crappy, so we kind of stayed in the room that night. And then the next day I had hoped that it would just clear up enough for us to go on a walk on the beach, and it did, and it was beautiful. And just as we were turning around to come back is when it started sprinkling. It was just amazing. And when it started sprinkling, I turned to my husband, I'm like, you know what would be really cool? If there was a rainbow over the ocean. And he's like, I'm sure there's a rainbow somewhere. I was like, yeah, that'd just be so amazing. And then, you know, we got back and, you know, spent the night in the room and had dinner and blah, blah, blah. Then we woke up the next morning getting ready to check out. And I woke up earlier than I normally would. And I looked out the window, and guess what? There was a stinking rainbow over the ocean. Not even kidding. I freaked out because it was dark in the room, and I'm freaking out, and I'm like trying to find my phone, woke my husband up, and he's like, what? And I'm like, there's a rainbow over the ocean. Oh my gosh. And he's like, see, you asked for it and you got it. So that was pretty cool. So I got a picture of that. It was through the window, but it was still a pretty good picture. So that was pretty neat. We headed home that Tuesday, and we kind of just drove through some forested areas, went off-roading a little bit to scope out an area where my husband was thinking of going hunting at the end of this month, and then over his birthday in November. So that was pretty fun. We saw a couple of deer there, and we also saw another rainbow, and we actually saw the end of the rainbow. And you saw the picture at the beginning. There was this farm, and the rainbow ended right in the front yard, basically, and then went across. I'm 2 rainbows in one day. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. And of course my husband pulled over because he knows how much I love to take pictures, and he's like, you got to get that for your video. So he pulled over to the side of the road, and I took the picture. So it was pretty cool. And then Wednesday I had an interview with a couple of special ladies who are now my besties. I'm not going to say who just yet. That will be coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm so excited because that was an absolute blast. And I'm telling you, we are like besties now. I did not realize how much we had in common. So that's coming up. Y'all can take guesses if you want. That would be kind of fun to see in the comments who you think I interviewed next. And then Thursday was an awesome day again. If you just put good things out into the universe, they come back. Because Thursday, in the mail, well, in UPS or whatever, my husband's official Marine Corps retirement certificate arrived, which means he's been retired for many years, and actually officially I believe it was April 1st of this year. And what that means is he can no longer be called back, which is amazing. Like, big weight off my shoulders, because now he's completely just a retired Marine that cannot be called back. So that was a blessing. It only took 6 months for the military to, send that to us, but still, it got here. So that was pretty awesome. And then work again. I work on the weekends. That weekend, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd was the Acorns Stitch Summit Retreat, which I will show you what I got when it comes to the haul portion, I guess. I worked, so I didn't really get to be too much a part of it. I hopped on when I could. It was a bummer. If it was in person, I would have taken the whole weekend off, but I couldn't afford to take unpaid days off to sit on the Zoom, unfortunately. But it was recorded, so I can rewatch it. But it just is a bummer that I couldn't be a part of it when it was happening, but that's okay. And then yesterday, which was Monday, or 2 days ago, which was Monday, today's Wednesday. My days are wonky, and I'm looking at a calendar, y'all. It was just PJ's day. I didn't want to do anything at all. Then yesterday, my daughter Sam and I, we were going to run a couple of errands. I had to ship a birthday gift, and I was like, I got some Stitchy Kindness, which I'll talk about, and I was like, let's go stop at the stores and see. And I put it out into the universe that there were certain items that I wanted that were my unicorns, and they were all candles, and there were certain ones because and they were Raydon, of course, because Raydon had come out with pie slices, which you'll see in the picture. But there's a few different kinds, but I specifically wanted the thankful one for my Thanksgiving display. So we get to Home Goods, and I could not believe it. The candles, the exact candles, all 3 of the animal topper candles and the thankful pie slice were sitting on a shelf just waiting for me. And my daughter and I freaked out. We could not believe it because we've been searching for those. It was insane. And then we decided to go to Goodwill because they were having a framing sale, and we needed a frame for her she received her bachelor's certificate in the mail from UW. So that was absolutely amazing. And so we needed to frame it right away. And they had not one, not two, but 3 certificate frames. 2 of them are just brand new in the box, and then 1 which was solid oak, which was in perfect condition. And she chose the solid oak one. I could not believe it. And then they had a couple of perfect frames for me for a sampler that I'm trying to get finished so that I could frame it. I think it should fit in an 8x10. So again, good karma, positivity, and that's what happened. Like it's insane. And then today y'all, I woke up to a StitchCon invoice. Yep, I got into StitchCon weekend A. I'd love to hear if any of you are going. So excited. This is gonna be my first in-person retreat, and I'm stoked. And the cool thing is 4 of my local stitchy friends also got into weekend A. So I won't be traveling alone. I won't be rooming alone. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, so that, I mean, come on. That is like, I hope y'all had an amazing 3 weeks, because mine was just the best, the absolute best. I have big news, y'all. I talked about it before, but I didn't show it. I now have little business cards. So I have these made because, you know, my husband and I go out on the adventures, and I bring stitching, and people ask what I'm doing, or they stitch, that kind of thing. So I figured I could hand these out, and they can go and discover the wonderful world of Flosstube. That would be awesome. So I had those made. Super, super excited to have these. And then I had talked about them before, but I'm going to show them to you now. And if you're interested, I'm selling these stickers on my DStash account, which again is going to be linked down below in my link tree. And these will go, some of them are going to go towards my daughter because she did an amazing job drawing shadow. But they're going to go shipping costs. And thank you to the 2 friends, or 3 friends, I should say, that have already bought stickers that are following my DStash account. I appreciate you all so much. So the first one is just my logo. These are water resistant, so they can go on water bottles. They're pretty durable. I've been using mine on my water bottle, and they're awesome. So that is my first one. And then this one I'm very proud of because my daughter drew this, and then we made it into a sticker. This is Shadow. Can you believe it? Shadow with her marshmallows. She drew this, y'all. So again, water resistant, they're weatherproof, they're very nice quality. It says Shadow up at the top, and then SamBrie Stitches in small writing here, and then I made my daughter put her initials on there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but look at that. So if you're interested, you can go follow my DStash account. And like I said, this will help with shipping costs. So I have a few different ways for you to help with shipping costs. There's the buy me a coffee, there's the stickers, and then there's just buying the stuff that I post on my DStash account. But I'm really, really excited for that. And so I hope that you will come and support and use the stickers. Okay, so I have 2 fully finished pieces to show you, and I'm so, so excited. I really, really want to thank the Buy Me a Coffee people. I appreciate you so much because you basically helped me pay for a good chunk of my framing, and that means a lot to me. So thank you. And thank you for the encouragement. I'm not giving up on samplers. I think I was just venting and frustrated. I will find a way because I love my sampler walls so much. It's growing and I love it. So my first one is a piece that I stitched for my husband. I wanted each of my family members to have a sampler from me. Both of my daughters have their samplers. They're smaller, hanging on the wall that were made specifically for them. And then I'm working on my husband's elk, but just in case, I had to get a sampler done. So this is Hunter Gatherer. Look at that! This is by Rosewood Manor, Karen Kluba. I can't get in too close, but this is the frame. I posted pictures on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw them, but look at that! I love it so, so much. This is 18 count Aida, guys, so samplers can be stitched on Aida. I promise they look amazing. They really, really do. If anybody knows of where I could get some good stickers, you know, the stickers that go in the back that you can write the information on, please let me know. I do need some to go on the back of my samplers. Wow, now the neighbor's dog is out barking like he was in my last update. I'm so glad that didn't annoy very many people, but it annoys me. That's why I put my dog inside so she doesn't bark. This is my favorite one. I am so, so excited to show you this. This is Land That I Love. Now this is in a dark blue rustic frame. Again, I don't know if you could really see it. But, oh my gosh. And this is also 18 count Aida. This is Homeland by Bestitchme. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite sampler so far that I've stitched. I mean, it is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Teresa Kogut. I love her pattern so much. I am so proud that I pushed through those. And the houses weren't that bad. Actually, this made me become a house stitcher. Because you just do the outline and fill it in. Gosh, look at that, y'all. Okay, I'll stop holding it up. Carefully put it down. So those are my two finishes. I'm very proud of them, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart for the encouragement to not stop stitching samplers, the donations to buy me a coffee to help pay for the framing. Just thank you. Okay, so now for whips. I have these actually in order of how I stitch them over the 3 weeks because I'm using my journal. So my first whip was A Changed World, and this is from the Scarlett house. I love this one, and this is a sal that I am doing with my friend the Soda Stitcher. She has a floss tube, Shannon Bromo, and it is Be the Change Sal is our hashtag, and you are more than welcome to jump in anytime that you want. I'm using the called for DMC, and they're in floss away bags, and I just wanted to show the floss bling that Chris Yo sent to me as a gift. Love it. I love her floss blings, and there's more to come. I'm so excited to show you guys. She sent me some, and then she opened her shop back up, and I bought some. I have a problem, but it's a good problem. All right, so this is on 20 count Grogg, and it's wrinkled, yes, but at least I took it out of the Q-snap. So this is where I'm at. And I have all those initials down the side. And those are all my stitchy friends that I have seen in person that have stitched their initials on the side. And I have a list. And I love this so much. This is also, I also dubbed this for Betsy Klager for the Stupid Tumor Sal. Stupid, S-T-O-O-P-I-D, Tumor Sal. Because I think this sampler, it speaks Betsy and what she stands for, and what she talks about in her videos. And so I'm also stitching this for her. It's an amazing sampler. So please join in. The more the merrier, I'm telling you. And it's in the bag. This is from LynnXstitchcreates. I didn't take my stuff out, but there's words on the inside. I loved this bag so much. So it's in that perfect bag for that. So I worked on that a couple of days. I worked on the Ouija Sal for 4 days. The next one. So the Ouija Sal, it's like a mess in here. Well, it's by Tiny Modernist, but let me show you. There's all different parts. This was last year's sampler. That's what it looks like. And this is a Sal that I am doing with Anna, who is Stitch Roadie and Quilt Roadie on YouTube. And this was on 18 Count Wicked from Bestitchme. And most of the white parts that you see are glow in the dark. I'm really close to a finish. I'm going to try and get this finished before Halloween so I can have it framed. I love this so much. The only problem with this is 2 strands. Everything else you see basically I think is 1 strand that I stitch on 18 count. But this was 2 strands. 1, I started it a year ago. And 2, because it was DMC 310, I felt it needed 2 strands. And then this is in a bag that is from Pat. Look at that. It's a quilted spiderweb. I love it. I love the larger bags so much because they fit my Q snaps. So that is that. I gotta shove all of this back in to this, otherwise it gets all messed up. The next one, I love this one so much. This one I had to get. I think this was a release. This is Autumn Strolls by Lindy Stitches. Looks so dark on my screen. I'm hoping it's not dark for you. And this is on 18 Count Princess. And I didn't take this out of the Q snaps because you could see it all. Look at that glorious turkey. That turkey has a lot of stitches in it. A lot of stitches. But it's glorious. So I am going to leave off the border all around because I think I'm going to turn this into a flat fold is what my plan is. I'm using the called for, and I'm going to be switching this floss bling out, but I just wanted to show you. This one says the Inspire. Life is like a cup of tea. It's all in how you make it. Cup of tea. But I'll be switching this out. And then this is in a Anna StitchToolBox bag. Look, I love the little wooden owl. Love it. I hope you can't hear the power tools that are going on in my neighborhood right now. If it's not one thing, it's another. I was hoping that I missed the garbage trucks today since it's Wednesday. But yet I have a barking dog and then I have power tools. So you never know. You never know. All right. So I worked on Autumn Strolls for 3 days because I wanted to finish that dang turkey. And then I worked on Be Kind for a few days. And this is the one that I really want to finish. So this is Be Kind from Stacy Nash. So beautiful. So beautiful. And then of course I'm using the called for, and I have a Floss Bling Choose Kindness. And I actually got this out for a little bit last night. I'm so proud of myself because I got the house filled in. This is on 18 count Bronze Age from Bestitchme. I don't know if I'll be able to show it without it being see-through, but look at that. So this, the words, let me see, can I get something behind this? So the words were actually charted over one, and I changed them to backstitch. So I just need to fill in the grass and then bring the gray border around and then finish the flowers, which go pretty quickly. It's so beautiful. And I think this is gonna fit in an 8x10 frame that I just found at Goodwill, which is perfect. So there's that. And then this is in a Jasmine Ravenclaw bag. I think this was a fundraiser bag, and I absolutely love it. I love it, love it. Yep, Jasmine Ravenclaw down there in the corner. All right. So after that, I brought the elk to the beach, but I did not get a whole lot of stitching on it. I tried to do like a half hour a day for a few days, and then I just got bored of it. So I think I'll just dedicate a full day to this. But this is the elk anthem. This is for my husband. This is in some random bag that I got off of a stash unloading group. It doesn't have a tag or anything on it. I didn't bring up the DMC because there's an insane amount. I think I'm about 25%. I'm pretty close. And this is just an 18 count oatmeal Aida that I bought off from Michael's for like $4 for a giant piece. But look, so I did a lot of filling in. I want to say, I mean, not a whole lot, maybe about 200 stitches or so, give or take, but look at, so about 25%. That's all he cares about are these elk. So I really feel bad. I got to get working on them so that there's more progress, I guess, on them to just keep him happy. All right, so the next thing that I pulled out, and I really only worked on this for a day, not even. I just wanted to get some work in on it. This is Autumn Gifts by Plum Street Samplers. I have both of the companion pieces, but I haven't started them. This is a SAL that I started with MBC Stitcher with Matt. It's Owl, OWL, be stitching SAL, I believe is what it's called. And I finished the sunflowers, the edges of the sunflowers. And this is on 18 count Swiss Coffee from Color and Cotton. And it looks like I'm close to being done. Look at those colors. But I'm really not, because I still have to fill in the flowers, the stems, and then the water and the rabbit. I don't know if I'm going to do the words or not, but we'll see. And this is in a bag that was gifted to me from my friend JanHolder. She sells her bags on Etsy, or not on Etsy, on Instagram, I'm sorry. And I'll link her down below. But is this just not amazing? And she makes the big bags. I've shown this one before. Autumn themed one. I love it very much. Very, very much. And everything you see, like I said, is the one strand, because I get that question a lot, of floss. So this one, I gotta pull everything out because this is actually part of my a new segment called Featured Friends. So this, I will have to insert the picture of what the pattern looks like. This one is a Twin Peak Primitives pattern called One Nation. and I love it and fell in love with it. And this is on 18 count Homeland. This is going to be ginormous. I am telling you, ginormous. And this is, I'm going to put this behind there. This is where I got to, and you'll see blank spaces because I didn't have the floss and I ordered them from Cobweb Corner. But I love this so far. And that'll get filled in and I'll continue on. But I'm super excited to be stitching that one. And then of course my floss blings. I'm using the called for weeks. This is my floss bling from Astheyooflies. Love it. I guess I'll show this now as part of my featured friends because I just showed her other bag, JanHolder, but this is a different style of bag that she's done, and this is a one of a kind because she did a fussy cut for me. But look at this. So she used, there's a front pouch here that snaps, and then the sparkle vinyl, and this is United We Stand USA, which is all fussy cut, and then the zipper pouch, and then the back. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing. She made it, messaged me, and I was like, sold, and I bought it. She's gifted me so many, she's gifted me a couple of bags, and I just had to buy this one. And then the other one, I will insert the video when it comes to the featured friends part of the other bag because it's already in the mail to the birthday recipient for that. So we've done that. And then this one is, I have been asked to participate in a couple of stitch alongs with the Fat Quarter Shop. I am still floored that they want to, you know, partner with me and that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. But the Autumn Beauties Sal. So this is the bag, which I love. And so I'm going to show you some of the things that came with it, but I'm not using everything in it. So I will have to, well, basically you'll see the insert. So they sent, this is Weigart 14 count oatmeal Ada in the kit. They also sent all the floss. They were organized really nice in this package, and it's all Classic Colorworks. You can choose between DMC and Classic Colorworks, but I chose Classic Colorworks. And then I have my shadow floss bling on there, but I have a sunflower one coming, so I'm gonna switch it when it arrives. Love that. They also did send floss bitties, which I may use for other things, but there's a few different ones in there. And then there's a line keeper, but I put mine on my iPad, so I don't use this. So these might be future giveaways at some point. And then this is my progress. This is, oh, what did I put this on? Oh, this is an unnamed, so this is an 18 count unnamed fabric from Bestitchme. And this is part one. The sunflower and then the border, which I'm doing the border in parts with the sections. This is an ongoing Sal, and then the needle minder also came with the kit they sent me. This is an ongoing Sal. Trust me, this pattern is amazing. I am so excited to stitch it. I love it. So join in. I will link Fat Quarter Shop down below, their Flosstube, where you can get this on their shop. It's going to be awesome. It really, really is. And I love this bag too. So there's that one. I'm running out of space. I don't know how I had space in the beginning to put all that in there. So I worked on that for a couple of days. And then The next thing that I started was another fat quarter shop. This is another stitch along. This is the Quilty Barn Mix and Match. I am doing Carl the Rooster because it was suggested by somebody on Instagram, because Carl crows in the background, so why would I not just stitch Carl? Good point. And I am just using the DMC. They sent a whole pack of DMC for the entire thing, which was pretty cool. And I'm actually stitching this on 18 count Acorns. This was a fabric that came in the Bestitchme box, which I will show you. Well, actually, I probably won't show you because I did the unboxing, but I have the box here. But this is Acorns. Oh, it's really dark. I hope you can see this. I did the outline of the barn. On my screen, you can't see it really. It's so crazy. Anyways, the outline of the barn, I just need to fill it in and finish the silo. And then this is in a bag that was part of the Bestitchme box. I mean, it was perfect because it has chicken nuts all over it, and I'm stitching a chicken, so it had to go in that bag. So very excited to be a part of the fat quarter shop with the sals and all the goodies and stuff that they send out. And then the last piece that I worked on is one that I'm pretty proud of. This was my anniversary start this year for me and my husband. And the reason that I'm stitching this, in case you've missed it, is Erin had started it and said that it reminded her of me and my husband because we always go on adventures. Erin 2 Martini Stitcher. And because she said that, I had to buy it and stitch it. So this is Blackbird Designs Long and Winding Road. Alright, and then this I'm using the called for, and the floss bling is, of course, me and my husband. Chris gifted me this. I love it. That's his happy marine face. He is a very happy person, trust me. He just doesn't smile because he's a marine. Okay, you guys are going to be shocked. And those of you that are new, I am an Ada stitcher. And I used to be an Ada exclusive only stitcher. But I have branched out a teeny tiny bit only because there are some pieces that I want to do that have over one that you can't fudge. And there's a lot. And then this one I wanted tiny. So I am stitching this on Fiber on a Whim 32 count Lugana. And this is old gold, but it's over 1. So it's 1 over 1. Look how tiny that is. Look at it. So the only thing that I had done before was the road and the house. So I filled it in. I did the plant on the top of the house, the grass. I put the initial M for our last name. And I started doing the year that we were married, which was 98. But the reason I wanted it this tiny is because I want it to go on top of this Rae Dunn mug. Because I have a whole display on our mantle above the fireplace. It has our marriage certificate and it has a few other, you know, Rae Dunn lovey-dovey things. And so I wanted to finish this on top of that mug to go on the display. And this is in my super special Bigfoot bag that Anna StitchToolBox made me because she's flippin' awesome and she is my long distance stitchy bestie. But is that just not the coolest? I had to put it in there because my husband and I love Bigfoot. Someday we're gonna go on a Bigfoot hunt. So it had to, I mean, it was just perfect that it had to go in that bag. So those are all my whips. That was a lot of whips. Hopefully next week I'll have a finish or two. We'll see, maybe. And now we're gonna do the giveaways. Okay, so congratulations to Dawn, who won the spiders. And then to Susie, who won the So Happy. And to Michelle for the floss blings. If you ladies I can't even talk, would reach out to me and email me your address and what you won, just in case I forget or lose the sticky note, I would appreciate it, and I'll get that out in the mail. There will be another giveaway when I get to it. So let's move on to Stitchy Kindness, and kind of a featured friends is what I'm going to call this. And this is where I'm going to insert the other bag video that JanHolder made as a gift. I bought the fabric and I sent it to her, and I asked her to make the bag, and then she sent it back, and then I sent it on. So it's gone through a lot of traveling, but it's a different design than what I've showed you, so I wanted to make sure to record it. It's not the greatest. It was raining that day, so it's inside, but here it is. Okay, so this isn't going to be the greatest video. It's raining outside, but I wanted to record this before I shipped it off. This is the other bag that I bought from JanHolder on Etsy. I saw this fabric and I sent it to her because I wanted a bag made for my good friend's birthday, which is already passed, so I need to get it in the mail. But it's space. And it's sparkly. I don't know if you could see the sparkles, probably not. But I wanted to show you, this is a different style bag. This one, she put a pouch here. And you can see her cards in here. But she uses, look at that, the sparkly, I love that. So this is a snap one, so it has a little mini pouch, and then it has this beautiful, I want to say like pleather, I'm not sure what it is, but you see how it's just the rainbow effect. It's so awesome. And of course the zipper, and inside, look at the fabric she used. Now I love Jan's bags because they are large and they fit the large Q snaps. Look at that fabric. I hope that she likes this. This is actually for Brandy at Bestitchme as part of her birthday package. Brandy spoils me all the time, so I wanted to put together a package for her. So I had this made because she loves space and to stare up at the stars. So hopefully you like this, Brandy. Is that just not the coolest bag? She is so creative with the bags. So definitely going to link her down below for sure. The other featured friend that I wanted to do is kind of non-stitchy related, but he is an absolutely amazing human being. He used to be a co-worker. He has moved on to bigger and better things. He has his own business, which I'm going to show you, and a full-time job on top of that. He has this is getting so big that he has investors and all this other cool stuff, and I'm so excited for him. But what I'm going to show you is Nourish Natural Bath Company. Now, he gave me some testers to use, and I've been waiting to show you because I wanted them to be in good condition when I showed you, and then I'll be testing them. But there's a few other people that I work with that have been testing them and said they're absolutely amazing. So I'm super excited to try these out. If you want to support him, that would be amazing. I will link his information down below. He's just such a great guy that I just wanted to help him out. So, you know, I offered to show his products on my channel, and hopefully some of y'all will go and support him. So he sent me a little sample of deodorant, which is really cool. Oh, it smells really good. I haven't smelled these yet. Oh, that smells so good. And the sticker says bathing is no longer a chore. I love it. That's his personality. He's pretty awesome. He sent me an All Reliable. This is a charcoal beauty bar with tea tree oil and other fragrances. And it's shea butter, organic coconut oil, and mango butter. So there's that soap bar. And then also Mint to Be. Such clever names, Ty. Such clever names. This is a hydrating bath bar with peppermint and sage fragrances. And it also has the shea butter, organic coconut oil, and mango butter. Oh, wow. So there's that one. And then this one is The More You Glow. Hydrating bath bar with turmeric, spices, and tea tree oil. And also shea butter, organic coconut oil, and mango butter. So I'm very excited to use these between me and my girls. I'm going to be like stoked and smelling so, so good. So if you want to go check out his website, I will link it down below. It is nourishandnatural.com. So I'm going to pop these back in the bag because now I'm going to use them, which is going to be very, very exciting. The other featured friends is down here. This is Stitchy Kindness / feature friends. I mean, I've talked about her through the whole video. It is Chris Yo, and of course I'll link her down below. She sent me 4 floss blings. Now, what she's doing, these are seasonal, basically floss blings, and her shop is back open. I think it opened yesterday, and I already bought 4 more. But what she sent me, and then she sends the rings with them, but we're gonna go in order. She sent a Halloween one, and then it says keep con and stitch on the back. And then a turkey one. I think he sold out already. When I went to order other ones, I saw that he was sold out. He's so adorable. And then the same thing. And these are amazing. Like, I have become so addicted to them because they keep your floss from tangling too, because I love some of the other floss blings out there, but my stuff gets tangled on them even though they're really pretty. These, they don't, and they're so sturdy. She sent a Merry Christmas one with a green on the back, and then of course Frosty, and that on the back. I have already commissioned her to make me a couple Jewish ones, not necessarily Hanukkah, but a couple of Jewish ones as well. So I'll be showing those when she gets them sent to me, but I'll be linking Chris down below because her floss blings are awesome. And she does custom ones too. Like I showed you, she sent me the ones of Shadow, me and my girls, and me and my husband as gifts to show that she does customs. She is a one-woman show and she has a full-time job. So when stuff sells out, it may take her a little while to restock, but she gets it done and she's just awesome. And they're worth every penny. I love them. Did you get how much I love them? I hope so. My other featured friends is, where did I put them? So, my other featured friends is from Carla at Cobweb Corner. So, when I show you my haul, I had placed an order with her for the floss that I needed for the Twin Peaks One Nation and a pattern. And I'll show you those in a little bit. But then I received an email from her and I was like shocked that she knew who I was. She kind of went and checked out my channel and my whatever, my Instagram. I'm not sure exactly what she did. Because Helen D talks about her. It's just crazy that she asked to, partner with me. And basically what that means is I get to pick 2 patterns, and then I get to pick 2 patterns for a giveaway for y'all. And she sends them to me, and that's absolutely amazing. And the thing that was really neat is I went to her Flosstube channel, and I've watched her videos before, but for some reason I wasn't subscribed. That reminds me that just double check to make sure you're subscribed to my channel, because I'm discovering that some of the people that I searched to go watch, I haven't subscribed, and I hadn't subscribed to Carla's. She has a YouTube channel, and she is awesome. She doesn't just show just her shop stuff. She stitches other people's things, and she just does an amazing video. So I will link her down below, as well as her shop. I'm telling you, I think I ordered it the evening, I can't remember what day, but it was in the evening. She literally shipped it out the next day, y'all. The next day. So if you need something quick, go to Carla, because she is like lightning fast shipping. She has no control once it gets into the mail, because apparently the post office has decided to slow their mail delivery. But she ships it really quick. So I chose, for me, thank you so much, Carla, for your generosity. I chose this to stitch for next year. Halloween Owl. I've never seen this. I don't even know how to pronounce Hinzite. I have some other patterns from them, but look at how cute he is. I adore him. And I have kind of a small owl section for my Halloween decor, which I'll be posting that hopefully Sunday. It'll go up so you can see the Halloween display. And then I chose the Blue Flower Harvest Magic. Again, I'll probably have to stitch for next year's display because I won't be able to get that done. And this is like all DMC in 3 weeks. That's crazy. I thought it'd be all fancy floss, but it's not. And I just thought that was so cool for like my Thanksgiving display, because I need more Thanksgiving pieces. So I also chose that as a giveaway. So courtesy of Carla at Cobweb Corner, I'm going to give away Harvest Magic. So for this, I would really love if you took the time to go subscribe to Carla's YouTube channel, because she talks about her shop and shows such cool things. So that'd be great if you did that, just to go support her, because she's such a caring person. She's partnered with a few Flosstubers with, you know, given the patterns, and I just think that that's so generous and amazing. So please go and subscribe to her channel, and then please be a subscriber to mine as well. Double check that, like the video. And don't say giveaway, don't say win, don't say free, all that stuff. Please be 18 so you can legally give me your address. I don't know what else to say. It's the same jargon. So if you want to enter to win this, tell me what you do for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is going to be the key word. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just say I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but that's going to be the key word is Thanksgiving. And then the other one that I chose to give away to y'all is Halloween Parade, Heart in Hand, courtesy of Carla again. I mean, that is just absolutely adorable. Adorable. Is that? Oh. I guess there's a second one. It's not included in this, but there's a second one called Halloween Markings, and there's that too. But this is the one. So if you want to be entered for this, again, please go subscribe to Carla at Cobweb Corner, her Flosstube. All the rules apply for this. And do you celebrate Halloween? Halloween is going to be the key word. So Thanksgiving and Halloween. Thank you so much, Carla, for just being so generous and being an amazing shop owner and shipping them out so quickly. Insane. Okay, so speaking of Carla, Cobweb Corner, this is what I ordered from her. This was a market or expo release, Silent Night. I do a whole big Silent Night display. This is Praiseworthy Stitches, right? Yeah. Of course, it's not going to be done for this year, but I'm hoping it'll be done for next year. So I love that. And then this was the floss that I needed for One Nation by Twin Peak Primitives. That's what I ordered from Carla, and literally it shipped out so crazy fast. It wasn't even funny. All right. The other, we're gonna go Stitchy Kindness / featured friend / haul, I guess, for this one. So you know I'm part of Brandy's Fabric of the Month, and you also know that Brandy sends me things to show you as well. So if you've not received your September Fabric of the Month, look away. But this one I'm part of the neutral. So this is 18 count after the harvest. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. It's such a beautiful modeling. Like, it's crazy. Really crazy. She's like a dyeing guru. I'm telling you. I'm obsessed with her stuff. You guys should know that by now. I'm also part of her Silks of the Month. She used to send them to me to show, and then I was like, I just need to sign up and pay for these. So I really hope that these, when I watch it back, that these colors are coming through, because it's so dark on my screen. I'm gonna be really upset if y'all can't see anything. Mild sauce, pumpkin, paprika. That's a really pretty, like, red. Pumpkin patch. Look at the variegation on that. I really hope you can see the variegation on that, because to me it just all looks dark and then all lit up. And then, because Brandy is so generous and kind, and she's just so amazing, she sent me the color option of the Fabric of the Month, which was pumpkin patch in an 18 count. This is awesome. I need a Halloween piece on this. Like, I think this would look really, really good with like a just an all black piece on that. Oh, that'd be so neat. Speaking of all black, Jacob is doing a black sampler month for November, which is pretty cool. So I will be stitching up or finishing up one of his pieces that I have. She also sent me, so I had asked her a while ago if she could get our hands on some 36 count even weave. I know that's difficult to find and difficult to get, and she was able to get some, which was flippin' amazing. And the reason I asked her to do that was because I want to stitch the Plum Street samplers, the Equality sampler. I can't think of the other two right now, but the 3 Plum Street samplers that are in that basically series. But they had so much over one that it wasn't going to be doable for Ada, unfortunately. And so I figured if I liked 18 count and I could do 32 count 1/1, I wanted to try 36 count. But she surprised me and she sent me, this is not what I'll be stitching on. She's dyed up fabric for those 3 pieces. But she's sent me a 36 count quarter yard of After the Harvest to try something on. So 30, because I like even weave. I'm not trying linen, but just not. I like my Ada. There's no changing my mind. But when I'm forced to stitch something that has a lot of over one, then I'll do even weave. I don't know if you could see the difference between the two. This is the Ada and that's the even weave. So thank you so much, Brandy. I do have a discount code for Brandy. It is a one-time use and it's not eligible to use on her boxes. But the code is down below in the description box. So, make sure you order a bunch of fabrics she is a one-woman show as well. She does have family helping her, and she's moving into a new location to do her dyeing and stuff. So bear with her on the dyeing times. Even I wait a while for my fabrics as well. So, but they're worth it. She does offer in her Facebook group Friday Night Fight Nights, and those are ready to ship fabrics. You just have to be lightning fast. I used to get on there and get a ton. Now there's over 5,000 members. I don't get so much, but that's okay because I'm happy for Brandy. Her business has grown and she's doing amazing things, and her stuff is just awesome. So awesome. All right, Stitchy Kindness. I want to thank Lori. Lori and I have actually become friends. We text back and forth, and we just discovered that we both got into StitchCon, so we get to meet. She is a Raydon hunter as well, and she offered to send me my unicorn Halloween piece because I had a bunch of other ones. This was the one that I was looking for, and wouldn't let me pay for it. She's so sweet. She sent me the candy corn, dude, because I have a candy corn display. I'm so excited to show you guys my Halloween display. I'm so proud of it. I can't wait to, hopefully I'll record it today or tomorrow. And then she also surprised me with this. How cool is that? This might be my new Stitchy bag. I love it. So thank you so much, Lori. I'm so happy that we've become friends and that we can text back and forth. And I texted her yesterday when I found the candles that I found, so it was pretty cool. I also want to give a shout out, and I don't have stuff to show because most of it is in my display. She sent me like a box full. Now I paid for it and the shipping but Vicky from VickiSpunSugarQuilts, and I will link her down below. She has an Etsy shop as well. She is a Raydon hunter, and we have become friends, which was pretty cool. And she goes hunting in all sorts of different stores, and then she sends me pictures of what she has, and I'm like, yes, I'll buy that. She packages them amazing, and then she ships them to me. And I could not be more grateful because my displays would not be what they are without her. I'm not even joking, because like we get good stuff here, but she has sent me, she's grabbed so much. It's insane between her and her friend, and they spoil me, and I appreciate them. So thank you, Vicky. I just wanted to say thank you, because you'll see most of the pieces that I bought from you in my display. The other thing that I want to say thank you for is Kim. I have never met Kim, but I feel like we have become such good friends. I'm pretty sure she's been with me from the beginning, and what she likes to do is she just likes to surprise me with random gifts. One time it was a pair of scissors, one time it was a ginormous box filled with the Halo Go light and fabrics and just tons of stuff. And this time she sent me something very unique from my display. And this was a surprise as well. It's a handmade pillow from, I want to try and see if I can show you. Well, I guess, I don't know if you could see it. It's Deniseanncompany on Etsy. And this is the pumpkin face pillow. Is he just not adorable? I'm like, I think he's got like gills. I call these gills. And then there's jeans on the back. So she repurposes a lot of things, which is really cool. She repurposes the buttons. But yeah, so Kim had this sent to me, which was very, very sweet. And so it'll go back into my Halloween display. So he's adorable. I haven't named him yet, but all right, Stitchy Kindness. We're just going Stitchy Kindness haul because I did not organize any of this. So this is from Pam. I did not ask if I could say her last name, so I won't. But Pam sent me a card, a really cool card. It's like 3D. She had won a giveaway. She had won the box that Brandy had donated as a giveaway. And she sent me a gift card, a very generous gift card to, you know, Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, blah, blah, blah. Thanks to her, I was able to get my unicorn candles yesterday. So thank you so much, Pam. I hope you're enjoying the box from Brandy. And I just appreciate your kindness. So you were part of my unicorn haul. So thank you. I can't remember if I showed these or not. These are from my good friend Chris. She's a local stitcher. And she forgot to bring these up when she came up for the meetup, so she popped them in the mail, and so she sent me this tiny Modernist Halloween wreath, and then she finished stitching this, and her finish is so cool, but she sent me Boogie Fever. So those are so cute. So thank you so much, Chris. You're awesome. She spoiled me because she also made a scissor fob for me and my friend Heather. So, okay. So, oh, I forgot to bring a piece up here, but whatever. So, the Acorns and Threads retreat. This pattern is going to be available exclusively at Acorns and Threads, and only this pattern. The rest of what I show you is exclusive to the retreat only and will not ever be available for sale, is my understanding. So this was a collaboration between Summer House Stitchworks, Ink Circles, and Hands On Design. And it's these 3 rounds. So Janine should have them up on the website, I believe. Acorns and Threads also has a Flosstube channel, and they now have a website that they are slowly adding things to. Trims and stuff like that you'll still need to call, and older patterns you'll still need to call. They're getting it on there. Just there's a lot. And then this was the finishing kit for the trims. So there's that. I'm going to tell you that this entire kit, all of these things I'm going to show you, I'm going to be listing on my Destash page. I was very grateful to be part of it, but it's just not something that I'm going to stitch. So I will be destashing the entire thing on my Destash page. And that will be linked down below in my link tree that I post. But these are some finishing pieces. And this is linen. I don't know what count linen. It's linen. I am unsure. There was also this linen. It's like a red. And silks, and that will be for the kits. There's a make it and take it, which are some pins that you can make to go with it. The first one is the basket, which is Hands On Design, which is very cool, and that has everything you need in it. Then the book, which is from Ink Circles, and there's that, and then all of the pieces in it that you'll need. And then the top part of it is the ball from Summer House Stitchworks, and that has all the finishing stuff. And these, they stack together, which is pretty cool. So there's the book with the basket and then the ball. So it's kind of neat how they stack together. There's also this Stitch Beautifully clear bag and some E6000 for your pins, for your make it and take it. So if you're interested in this, you can go follow my Instagram Destash account, and I will be posting this at some point in the near future. And of course, first come, first serve, basically. And then the other thing was my box from Bestitchme. So this, I'm not going to show you everything that was in it because I did an unboxing of it. But what I got was the Epic box. So that's what has the bag in it and some more goodies. So if you're interested in what was in that, I did do an unboxing video, so you can go check that out as well. And that's it. That's everything. I have no idea how long this video is because I stopped it and started it in different sections so that it makes editing easier for me. I really hope that everything wasn't dark on the screen. I'm gonna go watch it back, and if so, I'm gonna be really bummed. I hope that you all have an amazing few weeks. Keep an eye out for my Halloween decor tour, hopefully this weekend. Let me know who you think that I interviewed for the next interview with a Flosstuber. Don't forget about the giveaway. And I think that's it. So have an amazing few weeks. Hopefully I'll be back in another 3. And until then, happy stitching, everybody.